I want to give you a defense up. Earth Guard is good. It's not Earth Wall, but Earth Guard's good enough. I also got... Oh, this is cool. So you can edit party members even though they're not in your party. That's neat. I like that. Let me get a mind. Evade 2. Let's work on getting some of these level 2s. Oh, Ariel, let's go. This mine to get you better healing and also just more AT in general. Bum, bum, bum. Also have some empty slots. Bum 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 bum. Was this only? Yeah, okay, that. No, it's all quartz. All right. That should be fine for now. What did the moon door say it needed? Oh, which moon door? There's only one other one I found. Mueller's not a dancer, is it? No, it can't be Mueller. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, but I doubt it. Yeah, you can't do this one yet. Guardian of the Royal Family, that's probably Chloe? This is definitely Estelle, and this is definitely Josette. I'm 100% sure this is Josette and Estelle, respectively. This one I'm like 90% sure is Chloe. I should have healed craft points while I was back at Hermit's Garden. Get him. No. It's so nice to have Ariel. Just a range art. A flare would do a lot. Blade Dancer, Mirage Edge. These are all the same. Kapow! Knowing that Reese's did so much, have Kevin do it? Finally found what decimates these night enemies. Oh, I didn't mean to run. Whoops. I wish this was Wild Arms where I had rewind. That was a misclick and a half. Why does everyone have flare arrow? I love it. It's because they have attack 2s, but still. It's so fun.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Oh, no. I think the west block is what opened? It was the west block and something else? Feel my HP and EP here. Yeah, it was definitely the west block here. It's always these knights. Get wrecked. Bum. Na. Oh, I actually feel bad. You only have like 1 HP there. But not that terrible. Really? Death blow? He had the death blow turn, but still. Here, get. Heaven up.
Goddess bless you.
I do like that Holy Blessing gives you CP from it.
That was the Sword of Vander.
Sword of Vander. Firefly fungus? Why? Bum. And go up there. Ooh, you're the mini boss we fought.
Hey.
Na.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Hold still.
I forgot about that move. How would Ariel do? Probably not too hot, but you know, go forward anyway. I did stun the big one. Bum. No. Ow. Go Ascension. That was terrible. about the satellite beam because of how annoying this is. But I won't. Da, 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 dun. Sky 3 is good so far. I definitely like... Because I've been pretty vocal about this. Like, Sky 1 was a fine game. Sky 2 was a good game. This game so far, I'm enjoying. I don't know. It's very different. Which, I mean, different is not necessarily bad. Like, different is good. I'm enjoying, like, how different it is, to be honest. Because with the way Sky 2 ended, I'm honestly like, yeah, I guess that's why they made Sky 3 like this. They couldn't really do much more with Sky 3, I feel like, without making it, like, redundant. Other than this. But at the end of the day, the combat is, like, definitely the least interesting thing in, like, the whole Sky trilogy. So I'm gonna be really relieved when we get to Crossbell. Because I really love Cold Steel's combat. And I want to see how Crossbell bridges the gap. Ow. Or not ow, I dodged. Let's go.
There is nothing my sword cannot cut.
Sky 3 is the best combat? Are you talking about like Sky or Olive Trails? If you're saying Olive Trails, I disagree. I feel like the Sky games in general, the combat's just fine. Obviously, between all the Sky games, it's the best one. I mean, you know, you would expect the games to be better, you know? Sky 2 is better than Sky 1's combat, and this game is better than 2. You would expect them to get better, but I just feel like Sky's combat as a whole is fine. Hey, my eyes are up here. Like, I feel like Sky's combat as a whole, it's not bad. It's just, it's fine. It's there. Let's put it like this. The combat is not what's keeping me going with these games. The combat, like, it's good enough for me to keep playing the games. But I'm much more interested in, like, other things in Sky than I am the actual combat. Buildings, furniture, instruments, wedding rings, no matter the job, he carved each and every piece handsomely, and each one showed more heart than the last. I mean, like, yeah, you would expect Sky 3 to be the best Sky combat. But I'm looking forward to playing 0 and seeing how different it is. Or probably, like, again, it's gonna be fundamentally Trails is the same combat, but, like, Sky the Cold Steel, oh, night and day. But also, I haven't played Crossbell, so I don't exactly know, like, what's new for Cold Steel, because it's very possible that Crossbell plays similarly to, like, more similarly to Cold Steel, and I just don't know it. All I know is that I love Cold Steel's combat. It has its problems too, though. Each time Hideko reflected on these events, feelings of remorse would wash over. If only I'd had the courage to refuse that door-to-door bargain all those years ago. The chest is empty. Look, you tried coming up with hundreds of these across 3 games. Fair point. Honestly, very based. But yeah, Sky's combat as a whole is, like, it's fine. But they are, like, the first Trails games, so, I mean, they got better. They definitely got better. Did you know early concepts had Joshua as the protagonist, while Estelle had Joshua's current role? Over time, however, the team believed it would make more sense if the roles were switched. That's neat. That's cool. Dexterity 100, agility 100 or 10, and prevents sleep. Preventing mute is good because you're a caster. Put this black bangle plus Fence blind? Yes. We don't really have too many accessories. Just wanted to take a look. Cold Steel ripped that away, but better crafts. I mean, Cold Steel has the, Cold Steel has Orbment stuff, and Cold Steel has, Cold Steel added the Master Quartz, which are kind of cool. I honestly like the Master Quartz system in Cold Steel. Like, I know, for example, like, you get, like, passive bonuses and stuff. Like, I know Elisa's, I forgot what the Master Quartz is called, but it would, like, get her up in combat when she dies or something and heal her full CP or something. I enjoyed the Master Quartz. They were fun. Also, you have just as much customization, I feel, in Cold Steel as you do the Sky games. Because if you want, you could do some crazy stuff. I mean, people break the game and all, so. Door is locked. It might have been called Angel. Yeah, again, it's been 2 years since I played. I remember the effects. I just don't remember the name of the actual quartz. It might have been Angel, though. Sounds vaguely familiar. Hello. Those who have not proved themselves in battle are not worthy of stepping inside. Should you wish to be deemed worthy, struggle through 100 battles. Oh, okay. So this one you have to do a certain amount of battles to open? That doesn't have, like, a certain character? Interesting. Okay, well, now I know Azure added Master Quartz. That would have been something I preferred to figure out when I got to Azure, or see when I got to Azure. But again, not the biggest deal in the world. So, the sum began cautiously. What would you say if I told you I was thinking of selling Grandpa's shop? This way? Fine. Tira bomb. Beware, this chest is full of salt. It's all good. It's not a big deal. Gameplay spoilers are not as bad as story spoilers. Even though my rule of thumb is, like, to know as little as possible going into a game, it's better that it was a gameplay spoil, a minor gameplay thing than a story spoiler. It just would have been cool to be like, oh, because again, for all I know, everything in Cold Steel was added in Cold Steel. But if I got to, like, Zero in Azure and I'm like, oh, this mechanic, if I played, like, Zero in Azure and I'm like, oh, this mechanic actually didn't appear in Cold Steel, it appeared in this game. But for all I know, everything in Cold Steel appears in Cold Steel first, because I have never played Azure. Or not, well, Zero and Azure, collectively. You get my point. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
No way.
No way. I bet story spoilers or backseating would be a big deal for you. Yeah, it depends on the person. Everyone's different. But yeah, my rule of thumb is I absolutely despise story spoilers.
Prepare to meet your doom.
If someone lets a gameplay mechanic slip of, like, oh, it exists in the game, it's fine. I'm not gonna ban or time out anyone for that, but my preference is to go into a game knowing as little as possible, gameplay-wise. I mean, it's not the biggest deal if someone's like, oh, this mechanic is in the game, or this is something that happens in a game. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but I'd rather not know. It's really just story spoilers. Story spoilers are like, nah, those like, no exceptions.
No way.
Because, I mean, that's the joy of the story, you know? Like, why, that's the whole point of, like, hey, that's what I play these games for. If I just know something about the story, it's just, like, takes me out of it. I mean, not technically, not literally, but like, you know.
Hey.
It's fair to be surprised.